Early religious art came to be when Rome fell. This was because when Rome fell, the church, especially the Catholic Church, was in power, and they controlled and commissioned the pieces of work that were done during this time by craftsmen. The purpose of this artwork for this period was to glorify God. The ways that this artwork, the key terms for this area of artwork, the early religion, are illumination, which is the artistic embellishment of a written work, and they bring glory and light to the divine texts. Examples of this were monks laboring for years to every single page of the Bible to rewrite and make it very artistic. A more modern example would be the Grimm's fairy tale, where each page was illustrated and used art. Another key term is narrative image, which means it tells a story. This is shown in a lot of churches to this day, especially Catholic churches, with the story of Jesus and how he became crucified. The last key term for this era is icons. They are not primarily there to tell a story, but they serve as a conduit or helpful religious tool for prayer. These are shown as the images of Jesus and or any religious symbol such as the one that was seen in Venice from parts of the plague that were happening there and their devotion to God to get them through that. This era is really fascinating to me as I have connections to the Catholic Church through my upbringing and what I believe. I also believe that the overall art done in this era is super detailed and does help glorify God, and it is really nice to travel and see different cathedrals and everything that they have inside and how they differ through regions and regions. As shown, this is an image of the church that I attend, and it's called Sacred Heart. Above the altar, which is in the middle of the platform, there is a Jesus statue, and that is an icon that is helpful to represent and pray to. Above that on the mosaic is a story, and that is shown. And then over to the side are more icons of Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. And then up above the door, there is the first of many of the stories of how Jesus was crucified, and that shows that narrative image. The illumination is also done in both of the artwork above the door and in the mosaic tiles around, and the mosaic tiling around the cathedral as well. Thank you for watching.